So I made it to Cedar Key, Florida, which used to be a well-known shipping port in the state of Florida, obviously for cedar, hence the name. And yeah, we're here checking out on the beach. I'm here with the one and only.
Why so formal?
I don't know.
What's up?
Man, this is the sad part of how many people just get wrecked.
How does that sink like that though?
Probably like you said, the sand, no? The wet sand. Because that's mainly sand up there on the side.
Yeah.
Just connects directly to the beach.
It's just asphalt and then on top of whatever. Yeah. Sink right now.
That would be terrible. There's the friendly cop. It's the one that waved.
Where?
Down there, it's turning.
Probably
It's Tallahassee.
Probably the only cop in town.
He's not even from here.
It's Tallahassee.
It's a Tallahassee cop. That's crazy. Well, I feel like we're disrupting this guy.
Closed in Tallahassee. What the heck?
Yeah, why is Tallahassee here?
Tallahassee doing here? It's out of your jurisdiction.
Unless they're getting like state aid.
Yeah.
You know, because how you doing? These are some of the people I feel terrible for, man. Hey fellas, how you guys doing?
Great.
You guys have any interest in being in a video? No? No interest?
For what?
Maybe. We're trying to just kind of document what happened around here. Maybe wanted to ask you guys some questions if you're up for it.
Sure.
Yeah?
Where you guys from?
We're from Tampa. Yeah. So, yeah.
Kind of got fucked up too.
It did. Kind of worse than normal. But yeah, name's Jonathan. What's your guys' names?
Rob?
Rob.
James.
Pleasure to meet you guys. Is this where you guys live?
No, well, it's my house, but
It's your house?
didn't live here. It was a rental.
Gotcha. So we were curious how the two storms kind of impacted the difference. Was it two equally as bad, or?
So 3 storms. Adalia, Debbie, and Lee.
Okay.
We didn't get anything from Milton.
Gotcha. That's what we were wondering. We thought Milton got you guys worse, but no.
Typically, not always, but if the storm goes to the south of us, kind of sucks all the water out, which is kind of what happened. We were lucky that way.
Okay.
But like with Adalia and Debbie and Helene, it went to the north of us, so it brought all the water in.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Where's your main residence, if you don't mind me asking?
North of Atlanta.
North of Atlanta. Okay. Is this like summertime property, or?
This is every chance we get.
Makes sense. If you don't mind me asking, what do you do for work?
Work for a software company.
Okay. Very cool. Well, pleasure to meet you. We're just kind of trying to show the not so fortunate side of what's going on. You know, the people that are actually here, and
yeah,
you know, because sometimes
these were sad because these were like 1921 to 26 when they were all built.
Oh shit.
You're standing in the kitchen.
Yeah, that's kitchen. Yeah, these 3, and then I don't know the age of for sure those 4, but
This is the back deck.
How high did the water get? 10 feet? 5
we
feet?
don't know the official number, and we have nothing.
Martin thought it was 13 and a half.
That's what I heard him say.
Gosh.
that's nuts.
Yeah,
Even these houses probably, still
Our-
here?
Yeah, they're
These
gone.
ones?
they're gone. Got another place out on airport area, and you can see the mark there, and it's about 4 feet
Wow.
inside the house.
So that's kind of one of the reasons we wanted to come out here. Is it's, you know, a lot of the smaller towns sometimes don't get any recognition, that people don't get help. The infrastructure's not the same, you know. So
The sad thing is like North Carolina, where they're not used to anything like what they had. I mean, we're kind of used to little ones coming through, but for what they're going through, it's not something they're used to dealing with.
Right.
Gotcha.
It's Nashville, right?
Yeah, because a lot of people are still stuck, right?
Some are.
Yeah.
Some of the roads can't get through. The bridges can't get rebuilt for a while.
That's
bad.
terrible.
And even here, when not Adalia, but Hermine, it knocked out the bridges, which have now been rebuilt. But it took a long time to rebuild the bridges, so it held back some of the rebuild. Where because of that infrastructure, we were able to rebuild faster.
Gotcha.
So,
Are you looking to rebuild here, or?
we hope so.
Hope so.
Yeah, depends on insurance and all that.
But it's a nightmare, right? Yeah.
It's a challenge.
Yeah. Hey, well, we appreciate your guys' time.
Absolutely.
Pleasure.
Yep.
Nice to meet you.
Take care.
Thank you, sir.
See you, man.
Wish you guys the best. Yeah.
Thank you.
Take care. super high. 13, what is it, 13, 14 feet he said? Was the estimated?
Even these houses on stilts probably. How high is that? Stilts. These ones got completely covered.
Dude, 13, 14 feet's nuts. It's 2 of you. More than 2 of you.
I know. Like this house completely done.
You know what's rough too is the obviously the people is the worst part, but then also like the history, right? The homes are old.
He said the 20s, right?
You know,
100 years old.
America's a young country. You actually have a piece of history, something that's lasted.
Right.
And it's just done.
It's horrible.
The first 2 hurricanes, those are older ones, right? So they've been rebuilding a while?
Yeah, Debbie was like, that's when I first got hired, I think. It's like July, August. Yeah. We were staying in his kitchen, he said.
It's terrible. Poor guy, man. Toasty. All right, I think it's time to wrap it up, go to the car. It's more of an introductory video than anything. So I guess just progress from here and talk to more people, see more places. So when's the next big trip? Where are we going in December? Let them know.
Mexico City, part 3.
Mexico City, part 3.
Did we film part 2, Bangkok?
Part 2, Bangkok. I filmed it, but I made the stupidest mistake and messed up the audio. So all this good footage with no audio. So maybe once we blow up, then we'll watch it. People will watch it with bad audio, right?
That'll be our first video.
Yeah, exactly.
Like vintage, you know?
And then people will think it's cool, but you post it now, I just look like an idiot.
Dumbasses don't know how to fucking work audio.
So that was part 2, and then part 1 was our Europe trip, which I also filmed, but I filmed that one even worse. So
tell them about Bangkok, the context, you know, what happened?
Bangkok. So yeah, so Connor here was doing a teaching contract in Bangkok, Thailand. He was there for, how long were you, like almost a year? A full year?
11 months,
yeah. 11 months. And me being the degenerate world traveler that I am, I decided to book a one-way ticket. Broke up with my girlfriend before that, kind of in a rough spot with life. And I texted him, I said, I'm buying the flight. And he said, okay.
What I have a question, what did you do on Christmas?
That's private. 25th. We'll do that in, you have to subscribe. You gotta do a monthly thing.
You gotta be on the, what is it called? When they pay
was it
extra?
Patreon?
Patreon.
Yeah. So once we blow up, we'll do a Patreon. You gotta pay $10 a month and we'll give you the behind the scenes stories. So yeah, so I visited him for 8 days. We did what, Bangkok 6?
It was 6 or 7 days in Bangkok, 3 days Chiang Mai.
And then Chiang Mai, that's
like
right.
10 days total.
So we kind of split it up a little bit. And yeah, needless to say, an amazing time. I think we drank what, 8 days in a row?
Leave that out.
It's okay, just 8 days in a row, it's not too bad.
I don't drink alcohol.
It's bad for you. Use cigarettes only, that's more his style. But yeah, that'll pretty much wrap up for this, and we'll kind of end with a little nice view, peacefulness of this town. And yeah, until next time, guys.